It's like in this government, they're anti-religion. No matter what religion you are, you're entitled to your religion. No matter what domain you're from. We are the only European country that haven't got our churches opened. We're here in the convention centre at 2 metres apart under government guidelines. How many churches are there and how much space have they got that they can open them safely and let people go and worship if they want to? If they don't have to. But this government is completely anti-religion and it has to stop. They have to listen. The state lawyers could not answer and have been given 2 weeks to answer the questions there, and they can't answer it. So that tells you for itself. I do believe there's 2 other countries, Korea is one of them, that haven't got their churches open.
Is Minister Granny so much adrift of his brief that he's signing items into law that he doesn't know what he's signing? He stated in the Dáil to Deputy Michael McNamara and myself that it wasn't a penal provision. People couldn't be fined or indeed arrested or brought to court. We see the opposite now with Father Hughes. I welcome the decision of the Scottish Supreme Court, where they have clearly said that the denial of worship for people is an infringement of the European human rights. So we're part of Europe as well. We love being in Europe all the time. We're good boys in Europe. So we can't cherry pick. We respect the European courts and the European diktats, or we don't. But above all, we go back and allow people, and especially for Holy Week, to allow them the chance to have the spiritual nourishment of the sacraments.
I think churches need to be reopened in a very safe manner. They were open previously, and local volunteers were out there doing everything they could to make sure that people were safe. I got a picture sent to me the other day of a plane full of people coming into Ireland, and a same picture with a 500 seated church empty. You know, it's a very strange message as to what's going out there. Also for the people that want to go to funerals, it's been a shocking time for them. Their loved ones have passed away. Some of their own family had to stay at home. I can't attend it or outside in the wait, and maybe a 500-600 seater church, maybe bigger than what we're here in the convention centre, in some seating areas in churches. So there's a mindset in this country to pick on certain establishments. The church seems to be one.
People need the solace of being able to attend their church, their mass, or church services, whatever their religion. And we believe that it's fundamentally wrong to prevent people from attending their services or their mass. We believe also that it's a human right, and we believe that it's unconstitutional, and we will find out more. We know that there has been a court case, and we welcome that. Taken against the ban on public worship, and hopefully we'll find out. But the state seem to be very unsure about their position, and indeed the Garda press office wouldn't confirm whether attending worship was a relevant event. So that tells us all we need to know. It tells us that the state have no confidence in their own laws, and it also tells us that public worship is something that should be allowed, and it's certainly not in our minds or in the minds of many illegal. I mean, it's a fundamental thing.
We have to open our churches here in Ireland in a safe manner, let people worship. We have people from young and old that want to go during the Easter, during Lent, to say their prayers. And whatever other denomination that people are from, they should be entitled to practice their religion. And that's what the Rural Independents stand for. We won't be silenced, and we will fight for our churches to be open safely and let people worship if they so wish.